Love in the ocean, but if you wanna go insane, either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead. We could go all night.
I've been calm, cool, collected, but you pushing on my nerves. And knowing your intention, I'm under pressure. Okay, I'm admitting that a couple things I said got acidic in the tone. In the presence, I get careless. Long as you know I come with imperfections. When you look at me, you see the soul through my flesh. You something special. Know you looking bomb, the way you dressing, gone flex it, hold it still and let my mind digest. You got the leverage, you got the upper handle on the situation. You worthy of a million more of the storms that we weathered. We fight retreating, then fuck, but you trying to kill the cycle. When nobody stressing that body like me, I know the way you like it. I treat you like a queen, run the castle.
We could do it all night. We could go all night.
And I got a little baby in here. I want to talk. Bye. Hold on 1 minute. A little baby want to come in on my live, okay? But I'm back from Vegas, girl. Your girl's back from Vegas, girl. The girl is back from Vegas. I am tired. Okay, I'm tired. I had a good time. I met a lot of content creators. Okay, I got to meet eBlack TV podcast, Chef Shapino, We on Lock, Green Vegan, and we met two other YouTubers who has a boxing channel. But everybody was so nice. Everybody was so cool. It was so cool. And then the biggest surprise we got to do a podcast in a studio. Oh my goodness. That was fun. We got to do a podcast in the studio with headphones and microphones and cameras. So I had a blast doing that. So, hey Derek, how you doing? Yes, I am definitely tired from my vacation. Excuse me. I'm definitely tired from my vacation, but I had a blast. I had a blast in Vegas, but Vegas was hot. Vegas was hot as hell, okay? It was hot as hell, but I had a blast in Vegas. It was so cool hanging out with eBlack and Chef. And thank you for popping in, Derek. I appreciate it. With eBlack and Chef. And it was so fun with Green Vegan. Man, we had a good time. But Vegas was hot, man. The girl was sweating. I was like, oh Jesus. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. But I had a good time. I'm glad we hung out. I'm glad we got to meet each other in person. Even though me and Chef talk on the phone all the time, but we got to meet each other in person. We all went to eat. It was so fun. And it was just fun, man. Relaxing, just hanging out with some people that do the same thing you do, like YouTube. And so it was cool. The fight, I didn't watch the fight, but Crawford won. I did pick him to win, so Crawford won, and he won, and so he hurt the other boy's face. Okay, but we didn't get to go to the pool. That's the only thing we didn't get to do was go to the pool. I don't know why we didn't go to the pool, but you didn't give us a pool picture. No, he said I was with. You just wait for my bathing suit, Derek. Okay, I'm going on a cruise in September, so I have new bathing suits. Okay, so I'll make sure you have a bathing suit picture. Okay, but yeah, I saw the fight. A lot of women, yeah, they was. Well, yeah, but yeah. No, we didn't get to go to the pool. I don't know why we didn't get to go to the pool. We had to go back to the mall. You know why we had to go back? We had to go back to the mall because we were it was so hot. I didn't bring any tank tops. So I went back to the mall for Forever 21 because they cheap, okay? And went back to the mall and got some tank tops. And that's why we didn't go to the pool. And so yeah, so that's why we didn't go to the pool. But yeah, it was cool. And I don't know, I had a good time. And the exciting thing for me was doing the podcast and the microphones and and the headphones and the cameras. That was a blast. That was the highlight of the trip. But yeah, so we went to Forever 21, and then I got me an outfit for the cruise because I'm going on vacation again at the end of September. So I got me an outfit for the cruise. So yes, man, yeah, man. I just told my friend I said I am in love going on vacation. Okay, I love going to new places and hanging out with people who want to hang out with you and celebrate you. So that was the best time about it. You know, everybody was their own authentic selves. Everybody was just the same. Cool people, cool people. But we can, it was some people. And Jen on the block. Oh, she hella cool. I wish we would spend more time with her, but we didn't. But next time I go to Vegas, I'm gonna hit her up and tell her I'm in Vegas so we can spend some more time with her. But she was cool too. So yeah. Vegas was fun. You gotta go out to Vegas at least one or twice a year. But it was fun. I did have a good time. And I got a flight was delayed last night. I was supposed to be home at 11. The flight was late until I didn't get home till like 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. You should roll to Baltimore or Boston. When it's hot, I don't like hot weather like that. I don't like cold weather because I know Baltimore's gonna be cold, Derek. And what is it in Baltimore that I really want to see? What's in Baltimore that I want to see? What do they have there? Or Boston? What do they have there that I want to see in Baltimore or Boston? I don't know. Something, not something that I'm interested in. Boston, what do they got that I'm interested in going to see? I don't know. I was asking, what do they got that I'm interested in going to see? You know, but the Inner Harbor. Okay, okay, okay. Well, I haven't been to Baltimore or Boston, so it might be on my bucket list. I don't know. I don't know. But I am going on a 3-day cruise, so Boston have historic landmarks. Hold on a minute. Who is that? Who is that?
I was just gonna let you know that Ezekiel Joshua came.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't go on vacation to go to landmarks. You know what? The first time I went to Atlanta, I went to all the landmarks in Atlanta. The third and fourth time I went to Atlanta, I don't want to see no more landmarks. When I go on vacation, I do not want a schedule. Okay, that's the kind of vacation I like. I sleep in. I get up when I want to. No schedule. So I don't really like to go to places that landmarks because then that means okay, we gotta go see all the landmarks. And sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like Vegas was not like it was things that I did in Vegas, but it was things I didn't do because I was like, either I didn't have enough time or I just didn't want to do it. And so that's kind of vacation I like. So, you guys I'm gonna upload something from the podcast that we did. And hey Leo, how you doing? Yes. Vegas was off the chain. It was hot as hell. Okay, it was hot as hell, but Vegas was off the chain. I had fun doing the podcast with everybody in the studio. That was my first time ever being in the studio. I was fascinated with the microphones, and that was the first time we had to look in the camera. I always have look at my laptop, but it's fine. You have to look at the camera and stay the angle. So that was fun. When you go on a cruise, you make sure you get a margarita punch. That drink has your name. Okay, Derek. Okay. But yeah, Vegas was fun. All the content creators, shout out to I Met We Unlock, Green Vegan, eBlack TV, Chef Shapino, all them good people y'all met in Vegas, and it was cool. And even though me and Chef, we had our own little conversation, and it was funny because they said at the podcast this should have been Truth and Balance, because this is Andrea and Chef all the time, but we were in the hot dog place and we had a heated conversation, and E Black and Green Vegan was like, what's going on? I was like, them the kind of conversation we have on the phone. It was the best time in Vegas in October. The weather was perfect. The weather in Vegas was hot as hell. Okay, it was hot as hell in Vegas, but we still had a good time. And the highlight of my time is just doing the podcast with everybody. We all in the same studio. We're not on a StreamYard, so we can all vibe off each other. And so that was my best time going to Vegas. And so I got another vacation coming up because your girl's going on a cruise. Okay, so I got another vacation coming up, and I like vacation. I just told my girlfriend, I said, I got the itch to travel so bad. Okay, I got the itch to travel so bad. So I got my own journey of traveling. I got my own journey of meeting new content creators on YouTube, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So just meeting new people, and Jill, you gotta be your own. You can have your own YouTube persona, but when you in person, how y'all jail, how y'all, is it awkward? It wasn't even awkward. It was like I knew Chef, I knew E Black, I knew Green Vegan. I didn't know we unlocked that well, but it was all like we all knew each other. And when we did the podcast, we vibed off each other. And so that was the best time. And so, man, I'm telling you, meeting new people, it gives you an inspiration. It gives you the broaden your horizon. It gives you a new passion, and it gives you new people. I always say, sometimes some of my friends don't get out and they're stagnated. I don't want to be stagnated. I'm growing. I'm developing. I'm evolving as a person and as a woman. And that meeting new people give you new ideas, give you new things to say. You can do it this way, and so shout out to them people. So shout out to Green Vegan, shout out to E Black, shout out to Chef Shapiro, my boy, and we on lock. So I think all y'all, what we did this weekend was fun and cool. Yes. I now I'm back school shopping, soccer, football. And so, I'm back to normalcy now. My grandson, as soon as I woke up this morning, my grandson was standing at my bed like, hey, grandma. So, yeah. And his birthday about to come up too. So, I'm back to reality, back to being a mother. The kids came home this morning. So, but sometimes you should take time to enjoy yourself. So I had a good time. I say get out, meet new people, get out and meet and do new things. I'm doing new things that I never did. I'm going on a 3-day cruise. I never been on a 3-day cruise, but I've been on a 7-day cruise. So I'm adventurous and see do I like this cruise. And so I'm cool about the things that I have done and the things that I'm still doing and things that I'm meeting new people, meeting new things. I'm changing jobs. So I'm excited about that. I got me a new job. So your girl's doing something different too. So yeah. So I'm doing things different. So, have some fun. Not in Vegas. I don't think I would go back to Vegas in July. Too hot. Too hot. And they had record heat. But have some fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy your city. Like I told my girlfriend, they got this new hip hop club and new lounge in Sacramento. We should go down there and check it out just to do a review. I'm starting to do more things on YouTube, like reviewing things that I have in my own city. So I'm gonna do that. And man, I'm starting to put new things on my channel and revamping it. And my channel might be Andrea's traveling channel. I don't know yet, but I'm revamping my channel. I'm revamping, talk about different things and what's important to me. So check out my fashion, cause tell me what you change. Tell me about my hair. Check out the fashion, cause I changed outfits about maybe 6 times. And my girlfriend that I was with, Green Vegan, said, Dre, that's too many outfits I bought. Yeah, I need options. Okay. I need some options. But check out the fashion that I did. Check out the clothes. Tell me what you think. I'm trying something different. I am trying something different. And so, hey Neek, how you doing? And so yeah, so I wish you would have came to Vegas, but yeah, I had a good time. But Vegas was fun. And doing that podcast, it made me in the studio, it made me man, it made me want to get my own studio in my house somewhere. Okay. I had a good time. That was so fun. And just filming out, just feeding off each other was so cool. And so I had a good time in Vegas. I ain't had a bad time. The only thing we didn't get to do is go to the pool, but your girl Andrea, got some new pool pictures when we go on the cruise. And so yeah, so now I'm back to reality. We got soccer practice, we got football practice today, and my grandson wants to spend time with me because he haven't seen me in like 4 or 5 days. 37 Club in Philadelphia, hot as fish grease. Saw the flight. Yes, I enjoyed myself in Vegas. Shout out to E Black and shout out to Chef Pino. The hospitality was off the chain. Okay, them brothers were so nice. They was nice. So we had a good time in Vegas. Yes, I had a good time. But now I'm home. I didn't get I feel like I need some more sleep because my flight didn't get in until like 1 in the morning. 1 in the morning. So yeah, Southwest. But everybody was mad at me because I bought so many clothes. I was like, girl, need options. But yes, Vegas was so fun. And I'll do it again. I'm gonna hang out with new content creators, just meeting new people. And it was fun. And I'm gonna do it again. And now, so my next adventure is I'm going on a 3-day cruise in September. So I've been shopping while I was in Vegas. Me and Green Vegan, we went to Forever 21. I got me a new outfit for the cruise, and so and now your girl is back exercising. I gotta go. I need to lose at least 20 pounds before I go on this cruise. So I'm back exercising and trying to eat right so I can lose 20 pounds. Hey, We Unlock, how you doing? And I met We Unlock. That's a cool brother too. So I'm trying to lose 20 pounds before I go on this cruise in late September. So I can look cute with my outfits. And so yeah, so that's why I'm back on my weight loss journey. So yeah, you guys, I'm revamping my channel. I'm changing. I got a new job, so I'm revamping my channel to stuff. So you guys gonna see my daughter at her soccer game, my son playing football. They playing sports now. So I'm gonna put this on my channel too. And so y'all gonna see a different side of Andrea on the football field and Andrea on the soccer field with her daughter. So y'all gonna see some new things. I'm excited. I'm excited for what things are happening on my channel and everything. So yeah. So I just want to tell y'all Vegas was fun. Vegas was cool. You're gonna see you yelling from the stands. Yes, you gonna see me yelling from the stands. I'm that kind of mama, or I might even go down to the field. Okay. Yes, I love my sports. Yes. So yeah, y'all gonna see me. My son's playing football. This is his first season. He got his pads, and then my daughter, she playing soccer. So yeah, y'all gonna see me. And then my grandson, he turned 1 next month, and my daughter just told me today she bought pull-ups for him. She said he been taking off his diaper, so she said she ready to potty train him. I was like, ooh. So I guess we started potty training him now, and he gonna be 1, and we're already potty training. Okay, so we doing that now. We doing something different every day with this child. He's special, but he our special little boy. But yeah, yes. Yeah, y'all gonna see me yelling on the stands. Yes, you're gonna see me. You definitely will see me yelling. He said, yes, he's such a big boy. Yeah. She's like, I said, how come he got pull-ups on? She said, because he pulling his diaper off. I said, oh Lord. So I guess we're gonna be doing some potty training and no more diapers. So, but I'm gonna get some sleep because I'm a little tired because I didn't get in late. I'm gonna take me a nap. But I will talk to you guys later. I love y'all. Enjoy y'all day and just have some fun. Like you only get one life. Life is too short. And go around people that celebrate you and who have the same. You don't have to agree with everything, but y'all come together as one and kick it and have some fun. That's the best time. Good morning, Chef. Let me. You want to hit the link? Okay, I'm gonna send this to you. It's a mess. Okay, you go. Okay, I just sent it to you. Okay, I just sent it to you in your email. So check your email. But yeah, we had a good time. I had an awesome time, and me and Chef had our argument. I was like, that's us all day, all day, every day. I was like, that is us all day, every day. So, man, no, that is real. That's real, Andre and Chef. We're gonna be disagreeing. We're gonna have some conversation, but that's real. And so, that was cool. That was cool. I had a good time with that too. But I did want to see what he was gonna say because I can't pick and choose what he gonna say, but I can pick and choose what I'm gonna say. But it was a real conversation, real conversation with real people who have been saying, think about things just like you do and got their own opinion. Did you check your email, Chef? I sent it to you. I have to see that. Oh, it's on. Oh, okay, hold on. What up?
Yo, what up?
It's on eBlack
Yo,
TV. So check
don't judge me about what time I'm in bed, man. There ain't no rules out here in Vegas. I'm here for a couple
right.
more days.
Right.
What up, y'all? What's good?
Yeah.
What up? What up?
Yeah,
Man,
just telling them, I was just saying to my audience that the highlight of the trip was being on that podcast and see how the cameras work, the microphone and the headsets. That was the best time. That was the best time.
yo, folks, what up, folks? It's your boy. Yo, Andrea, she looked like she was a little kid in Disney World when she walked up in there, right? And then when she walked up out of there, she was walking like she was like 2 feet taller, holding her chest out, walking, feeling like, and that was the beautiful thing. And I'm glad, it's always good when you have somebody do something they never done before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to be able to experience that.
Right.
We do it all the time. You ever notice when we have that movie that we might have seen 20 times, right?
Right.
But then when you have a friend or somebody you know or care about that never saw the movie, you go, what? You never saw it? Oh
Right.
man, come on, let's go watch it now.
Right.
And you almost live it a whole new time again with that person, where it's almost you living vicariously that moment. I came up in studios, right?
Right.
I worked in the music industry a lot of time, but it was really dope to see the way your eyes went, bing,
Yeah.
and then it was like, it was. So I'm glad you was able to have that moment, But the cool thing was, folks, listen, this lady is, oh, wrong way. This lady, she's really as crazy as she is on YouTube, in person. Yeah, yeah. Jay is like, she's authentic. She's real. It was like being there in person. It was almost like if you watch somebody on TV and then you actually see them live somewhere, but they exact same way they are on TV.
Right.
Man. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. So, look forward to the Truth and Balance tour coming to a city near you.
Yes. Okay. That's what I said. I said actually, me and Chef had an argument at the hot dog place. We was like, "Oh, we gonna finish this argument tomorrow." I was like, I said we do that all the time. So I was like, if we didn't do that, if we didn't have them conversations, we ain't gonna be like who we are. And I was like, we have them conversations all the time, all the time. But the podcast, they got the podcast. That was so good. That was so dope. And the only conversation we did not talk about was, and since you're here, LeBron James School. What you think about it?
Oh, you starting that now? Okay. Okay. So in terms of the school itself,
Right.
I believe that in order to make anything run,
Hmm.
it takes more than just money.
Right.
In order for Rockefeller to start, it took more than just the money that Kareem Big Burke. It took more than Kareem Burke's money because he footed all the money,
Right.
right? It took the business acumen, know-how, um, you know, the business acumen, the know-how, the stick-to-itiveness of Damon Dash
Hmm.
and his business movements. It
Right.
also took the talent. It took the talent of
Right.
Jay-Z in order to make it happen. It's not just a money-based thing. Money is not the only thing. You actually have to have a certain degree of talent, which means in order to make that school run, because you have to give them the backstory, Andrea, about, you know, the math scores, just for the folks that are not aware.
Okay, so LeBron James's children are failing in math, and they were saying in the state is probably going to take over the school, which the state is partnering with LeBron James in the school, and so they were saying that the state LeBron in the school, they get free lunch, they get bikes, they get tutoring, but the kids are failing below the state standards, and so they was asking why. LeBron James does donate to the school every year, but he needs to have teachers in place. He's not there. He's not there. Hey, Quantum, he is not there, so he had to hire qualified staff to run the program while he's not there. And so they were saying, I was just asking, when I was having a conversation with Chef, I was like, so is it LeBron James' fault? Is it the parents' fault? Is it the school administration fault? Which one is it? So how is you giving free tuition? How is the kids passing below state?
So I would say this in terms of, because sometimes we always want to assign blame to
Right.
somebody
Hmm.
in a situation
Hmm.
when and a lot of times within a situation it's never one culpable part. It's almost a weird cocktail of different emotions,
Hmm.
because if I didn't do this and Andrea didn't do this and E Black didn't do this and this person didn't do that,
Hmm.
that's the kind of situation that generates a failure in the system,
Right.
assigning blame,
Right.
but it's a system. So for one, if you know about Akron, Ohio, you know, they had low scores.
Hmm.
They had low scores, and that's the way it is. And if you had these kids that were living in say, at a poverty level, or you had these kids that were living with parents that were not educated,
Right.
and there's a lot of folks that you speak to who did not go to college or who didn't graduate from high school, who
Right.
left high school in the 9th or 10th grade, right?
Hmm. I'm so sorry.
Right?
Right.
In the they left high school in the 9th or 10th grade and decided to work with their hands, to pick up a trade, to do something else,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
How do you expect them to be able to fully preach the need for that child to embrace education?
Right.
They didn't embrace education.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How can a person who doesn't have legs to walk teach another person how to dance? You know, it's not in them. It's not something that's part of their tradition. So yes, a parent should want their kids to understand, but if that parent doesn't understand themselves,
Hmm.
you can't put that blame.
Yeah.
The school, it's a school.
Hmm.
He needs a staff. He needs a staff, a strong mission statement. You
Right.
know, honestly, it takes more than just the money. And you said when he's not, when LeBron is not there, listen,
Hmm.
LeBron has not been known as a person to, let's say, run businesses.
Right.
He's a celebrity,
Yes.
that an executive producer
Hmm.
for visual content that puts his money up to produce that stuff, but it's not based on his talent. The talent that he's known for is dribbling that ball.
Yes. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Great Biggin. Yes.
So yo, what up, Kelly? So he needs a competent staff. He needs a competent system, just like an NBA team. He has to get the right head office
Right.
in order to make them win. And for those kids, winning is something as simple as passing that test.
Yes.
Getting satisfactory scores in mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
Because how can we get into STEM and all of that if we can't even do two plus two?
Right. That's money, that's math, that teaches you a lot. And so if the kids are failing in math, they're not going to learn how to count money, not going to learn how to, they need math schools all around. And so I was just thinking, okay, so this is my thing. If the parents don't know how to help do the homework or compensate what the teacher is teaching, if they have an obligation to go to the school. She says she's driving. Okay, Kelly. They have an obligation to go to the school and say, look, I don't understand what the teacher is teaching. Could I get some help? I think they'll be willing to do it. But it goes hand in hand. It's just not the school, it's the parents too. So when they said that the kids are failing, I have a problem with that because I'm not blaming the school. I'm like, it's everybody's problem. It's just not a school problem.
But you blame it. Andrea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's like, let's say if a parent was born with certain learning disabilities.
Right.
What if that mathematics and all of that stuff is not something that is what they know? How are you going to hold somebody responsible for teaching something they don't know?
Hey, Mr.
You
O.
say,
Okay.
Mr. O.
Okay, so no, what I'm saying is if the parent can't precipitate what the teacher is teaching and the kid, don't they have the obligation to go to the teacher and say, I don't know this math, my child needs help. Can we get him a tutor? Can we have you tutor him? I'm saying if the mom's not understand, like Olivia has some math that I didn't even understand, mom, but my son did, and he came over and helped her with it. But isn't an obligation to help? Isn't the obligation of a parent to say, if I can't do it, I got some math skills. Children here who are good with math. My son is good with math. He know how to teach it to her so she can get it packed down.
Man, you're just saying stuff. Look,
I'm just asking. I'm asking.
I mean, you asking. The thing is, you listen.
Mm-hmm.
This man had to take money to spend and create that school, right?
Yes. It was
okay.
A need. It was a need. That's why he thought it needed it.
There was a need.
Yes.
He did it because there was a need.
Yes.
There was a need too, because guess what? Those kids were in other schools, right?
Right. Hey, great.
Those kids were not just wandering. They were not just wandering the street. They were in another school, right?
Right.
What happened there? What happened there? They were in another school, and the regular way that things work did not work. So he created a school. But you're putting it on, you got to remember, in underserved communities, Andrea, there's going to be lower scores in underserved communities. There's going to be people, for instance, many underserved communities have a lot of, let's say, immigrants, right?
Right.
So the immigrant population, the kids are the first ones really truly speaking English and going to school in this country.
Right.
They are not, how are you going to expect them to teach their son algebra? How? You see what I'm saying? If you're underserved, that means you don't have it.
Right. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So listen to what you say. You said, well, you know what? If they in that school and they go into that school and the kid's not doing good in that school, the parent's supposed to ask the teacher, hey, Can you recommend a tutor, this or that? If the kid is not doing well at school, the teacher is supposed to be communicating with the parent to let them know. That's why you got that thing called a report card,
Right,
right?
right.
Okay, so now you expecting poor people to pay for tutors when they can't even pay for a school for their kid. Take a moment to chew it. Take a moment to chew it before you spit the whole rib out, right? You spit out the bone. You got to chew the meat, friend, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
all right?
All right.
You wear $242,000 wigs, okay? So you can afford tutoring,
Okay.
okay? Right. You can afford to put the boys in football, okay?
Right.
We're talking about the people that cannot. We're talking about the people that cannot. Remember, there's people that what would be your paycheck or my paycheck is a whole world for them. You understand?
Okay.
So you have to understand. You can't. You may judge people by you and what you understand within your dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking about people that are in an underserved community that may come from parents that are not educated.
Okay.
Okay, they come from parents while people like you and me,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm not a classist. People like you and me,
Mm-hmm.
we can pick and choose and be like, well, nah, I'm not gonna live here. I'm gonna live there because property values are moving up faster. I check the comps, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or I want to be in a better school district for my baby. I'm gonna move here because I'm gonna be in a better school district, right?
Right.
And I can choose. You can choose.
Right.
Andrea, there's people that cannot choose. They can't choose. They don't got it. They don't have the money. They don't have the credit. Someone may be on public assistance and they have to live where they have to live.
Okay, so how do we
How many people in the projects, got tutors, man? Come on.
Okay.
You ain't like, come on, yo, you still human. You're
Okay.
blaming these people that don't got it, friend.
So how do we help them kids then? How do we help?
Skip it. You gotta speak to that. You putting another question. I'm saying I want you to process what I said. Do you agree with it or you don't agree with it?
Yes, I do agree with they can't choose and they can't afford
Right.
they can't
Yeah.
live in the poverty thing. But how do we help them with them kids?
Okay, well, people that's having that conversation like yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you put your foot in it, put your ass in it. Donate. Don't not just him donate because he's a millionaire. Donate. When I say donate,
Mm-hmm.
it's not just about donating money. Sometimes about donating sweat equity. Sometimes it's about, writing and talking to the other people that are affluent in order to really make that school work. They need a better staff. They need more qualified staff. They need a better, stronger curriculum.
Right.
Okay? You're going and blaming a freaking parent.
Mm-hmm.
But however, that is an institution of education.
Right, that's true.
And what they have is a curriculum
Right.
and structure. There's a thing called curriculum structure.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Which means they choose the plays.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what, Andrea?
What?
If your son is not doing well in football or he keeps dropping the ball or whatever,
mm-hmm.
is it right for the coach to cuss you out for not making him do drills? Or is he the coach running the shitty plays?
Well, he the coach and running shitty plays because then.
Okay, so but you get it. That's what I'm saying that you may be doing. This is, they set the curriculum, and maybe they require a better curriculum, or to communicate with other members of higher education in terms of coming up with the right plan or the right idea.
That's true. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. But maybe it's some of the kids are not learning the steps of math because maybe some of them can learn with visually, someone can learn with on paper. So maybe go back and look at how the kid is learning, because that's even my own self. I can learn with just visually looking. Okay, it's hard for me to put everything on paper, but if I visually, I can. That's how I learn. So I'm just saying maybe they go back and look at the kids and see how they testing and see how they can help them better. But it takes a village. So everybody needs to have a meeting and see how they can help all the kids better.
When you fail in when a team fails in the NBA, who goes first? The players or the coach?
The coach.
Exactly.
That's the first thing they fired the coach, because they say
So they don't fire the coach's mama, right? Just checking.
no, they don't fire the coach. They fire the coach. Okay, they fire the coach. So okay. I see.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I understand, but I think that in terms of the process, we first have to attack the system,
right,
where the failure occurred,
right,
and then we could think about the ancillary things, and then we could think about the external factors outside of the school that could have contributed.
right. Right.
And it says external factors, and I did see what Quantum said. I do agree that I won't say that there's accountability or responsibility to everyone. However, I do believe that in order to make it successful, if every entity, the school, the curriculum, the teachers, the follow through of the teachers, right?
Right.
Parental assistance, if that parent is capable of assisting, either by them knowing how to do the math or hiring a tutor if they got it, right?
Yes.
But then what Quantum said is also the kid's responsibility, and that plays a part into it as well.
Yeah.
Because if the kid is driven to want to learn, he's more than likely going to learn. And he's going to absorb the information more.
When the teacher told me that Olivia was having problem with her multiplication, I went to the Dollar Tree and got multiplications and we played a game with the multiplication so she can learn. And I wanted her to do it repetitiously. Every day we would go through it. Every day I would throw out numbers and see would she figure it out. So I'm not saying this, but that was some extra stuff that my mom did for me that I'm doing for her, because she has a problem with math. I know that's her weakness, and so I was just thinking, just putting it out there and his name on it. Sometimes they always blaming the star, and he's the one who's pretty much donating the money, trying to make sure his hometown and them kids be successful, sending them to college. But he has to have a great team to do that.
And I think that's a perfect foundational starting point. Just recognizing the team.
Right.
But then after that, we also remember that when those children, because that's not a boarding school.
Right. It's a tuition.
It's not a sleepaway school. It's not a boarding school.
No,
These kids commute to school, right? Yeah. Which means that a lot of things play a part, the environment that they walk into after they leave that school.
Yeah, right.
So
he did also say in the article that they got a pantry of food. If the kids need food, they got bike helmets. They got to have bikes. He's doing everything he can to try to cultivate the environment so the kids will have a better opportunity to learn. I mean, how much can you do when you're giving bikes out, when you're giving, trying to make sure the kids get to school on time, you're giving out more food,
I mean, I understand that. I get that part. The bikes, the helmets, I get all of that. But the money is not the only thing.
Right.
Okay, the money is a resource to get the correct tools that you need.
Right.
Because this is obviously not this is a not-for-profit organization or institution. So at this point, it's not for profit. So it does not have, the business model is not designed for it to make money.
Right.
The business model is designed for it to sustain itself.
Yes.
So money is a resource, but money is not the tool.
Right.
Money is a resource. Money is not the thing. It's not the oil that makes it run. It's the resource. It's the procurement. It's the supply chain that's going to get you the stuff you need. They
Right.
need more talent. They need somebody to build a strong curriculum.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. There
Yes.
needs to be more accountability. You know, I'm an executive, so I'm not going to just look at, oh, it's my employee's baby mama that's giving them a problem. I need to hold her accountable. No, I got to think about the system that I have to train them, the degree of accountability that I hold my staff.
Okay.
You understand?
Hmm.
Everything rises and falls on leadership.
Right.
If I win, they put me on the shoulder. They put me on their shoulders.
Hmm.
So if I lose, I have to be expected to get a kick in the ass.
Okay.
You know, you take the good with the bad, and vice versa.
Well, what if one of your staff is not getting the proper he's not catching on with the material that he's learning from one of your staff, like he's a new employee and he's not catching on to the material. What do you tell your staff who's training him?
First, what we do is we set expectations
Yes.
with that person to let them know this is what the level of performance that we require from you. That's
Mhm.
one.
Mhm.
We make sure they understand that expectation. And then what we do is what's called a skills transfer,
Hmm.
where we show them what right looks like,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
And then allow them an opportunity to demonstrate it live or demonstrate it, you know, in the way that they do their job function.
Hmm.
If it doesn't look good like I expected, then I show them another version of the right way and allow them to demonstrate. If it works, I celebrate them, right?
Hmm.
But then what happens is after I've celebrate them and they commit and I make them commit to me that they're gonna start using that technique,
Hmm.
what happens is me as a leader, as an educator,
Hmm.
also I have to follow up.
Okay.
I have to follow up to see and ensure that they understood what the plan was and how it works.
Okay.
And then if it doesn't work, I come back and see if maybe I have to explain it to them a different way.
Mhm.
If they get it at this point, I'm gonna let them know, yo, you need to do it this way. But there has to be a degree of an accountability system. There has to be some sort of stronger curriculum. Stronger curriculum. They may need some college professors. They may need some college professors to help them drive a strong curriculum, because that's going to be the kind of curriculum that's going to help your kid get to college at some point.
Right. Okay.
It's not just the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If
Mhm.
if LeBron was he was like a known educator, pardon me. If he was a known educator, it would be like, okay, LeBron's doing this, so it's gonna be good. Almost like when Jordan, when he got the Hornets, right?
Yes.
People
Everybody-
knew,
Yes.
right? People
Yeah.
knew something good was gonna happen.
Right. But
LeBron, that was not LeBron's sport. You feel me?
right.
But I appreciate him.
Yeah.
But I believe that we all, if we really trust, love, and respect that endeavor,
Hmm.
and if we want to do something,
Hmm.
people be tweeting, get a better staff. They do it for the NBA teams. Yo, fire the coach. Fire the
Yes.
coach.
Yeah.
We need a new GM.
Right.
Let LeBron know. Say something. Let some of our talented 10th, you know what I mean, super intellectuals come out and help these young brothers and try and figure out a way.
Yeah. So,
But if I go out there to help, if I go out here to do charity,
Mhm.
big ass pillows falling on my head. So if I go out there to go do charity, to go feed the hungry, okay, I'm not gonna shit on them for not feeding their kid. If my job is to come out, if I chose to make my ministry to come and spend my money to feed these group of underserved people,
Mhm.
I am not going to shit on the parents for not feeding them themselves.
Okay.
This was my ministry and my endeavor to help them, you know?
Does he fire the whole? Did he fire the whole team? Did he fire the whole team and start over?
He needs a system. He needs a stronger system. Who knows? I you know, I don't want to make a blanket decision, especially without understanding the totality of his staff and his staffing system. However, something's not working. So we may be overthinking this too much, because all I'm saying is if something's not working, but we don't have to immediately assign blame, because it could be a litany of things. It could be a perfect combination of things, but it's not one thing.
Would you fire the whole staff? If it was on your staff, would you fire the whole staff?
I just gave you my answer. Yeah, I told you I would. I'm not going to fire anybody until I know where the problem is.
Okay. Okay.
Because what if my system is the problem?
Okay. Okay.
What if the system that I'm running
It's the problem.
is the problem?
Okay.
What if I picked the wrong type of staff or did not skill them up a certain way?
Okay.
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 Maybe a new curriculum, maybe a new system might actually benefit.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Everything rises and falls on leadership, you know? And so when you're a leader, especially you're running any organization, you're not just a leader, you're a teacher as well.
Right.
You're a teacher.
Yeah.
You know, and I just believe that I'm surprised more people didn't come out and help, you know, and I'm not one for telling people what to do with their money, right?
Right, right.
But, you know, we got the Oprahs out there. We have, you know, folks that are making different initiatives. Who knows?
Right.
Maybe some, you know, some of the Cleveland Browns, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe that kind of thing. Maybe more of the people within the Ohio community.
Right. It would come together.
You know?
It would come together.
Right. Dave Chappelle
Right.
lives in Ohio. You know, so it's not just one person.
I didn't think about that.
I look at him as somebody that, you know, I was hoping this was going to be a vital trend that he was, you know, starting that more people would pick up on.
Yeah, I did too. But the man is only one man. You can't ask him to save the whole world. But I give his kudos trying just to save his community where he grew up at, where he knows the need. So I give him kudos for that. Because not everybody's trying to build a school in their own neighborhood where he grew up at, where he grew that, you know, it was poverty stricken them kids. And he knew that education is their way out.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen here, man.
Yes.
You ain't just leave the damn city for you to let me get on the screen and start arguing with you. I just popped in and say what up, and then you hadn't hit me with that damn question again. You know, she been wanting to use that on me.
I couldn't get off my mind. I said, that's the opportunity I missed. I couldn't get it off my mind. Okay. I couldn't get it off.
Let me get up, man. I'm gonna jump in the shower. I'm hungry.
Okay. Well, see you later, then.
Hold it down. Peace, y'all. Stay tuned. We got a bunch of content to edit for you.
Right.
So hold it down. I'm out here for a few days, you know, for the fight and then for my birthday coming up. So hold it down, y'all.
Okay.
Peace. Holla, Drea.
Okay. Okay, you guys. I am about to go because I'm tired. I'm about to take me a nap because I've been up. And I've been up. So I'm ready to take a nap and then put my little grandson to bed. But I will talk to y'all later. I got some more conversations. I got some hot topics I want to talk about. So I'm going to come back maybe later on tomorrow and we'll have this conversation. I love y'all. Y'all take care.
Love in the ocean. But if you want to go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead. We could go all night.
I've been calm, cool, collected, but you pushing on my nerves. And I know when your intention, I'm under pressure. Okay, I'm admitting that a couple things I said got acidic in the tone, in the presence I get careless. Long as you know I come with imperfections. When you look at me, you see the soul through my flesh. You something special. Know you looking bomb, the way you dress it, gone flex it, hold it still and let my mind digest. You got the leverage, you got the upper handle on the situation. You worthy of a million more of the storms that we weather. We fight retreating, then fuck, but you trying to kill the cycle. When nobody's stressing that body like me, I know the way you like it. I treat you like a queen, run the castle.
We could do it all night.